Well, the 77th Cannes Film Festival has truly been extraordinary for India so far. Sunflowers were the first ones to know, a short film directed by Film and Television Institute of Indian student Chidananda Naik bagged the first prize at the 2024 Cinef prizes on Thursday. The winning films were screened after the award ceremony. Cinef consisted of 18 student films chosen out of 2,263 entries coming from 555 film schools around the world. Also, DD India's correspondent in Cannes, Munmun Bhattacharya, spoke to the makers of Sunflowers, were the first ones to know a few days back in Cannes on their film. Take a look.
Of Sunflowers were first ones to know is with me here in Cannes. It is competing in the Cinef section of the Cannes Film Festival. They are FTII students. Chidananda Naik is the director of the film, and we also have Suraj, the director of photography, and Abhishek, sound designer, is also with us. Such a pleasure to have all three of you here on DD India. Chidananda, tell us how the idea was conceived, what is the backstory to it, and a little about the storyline.
So we are students from the television wing of FTI. So we have to do a final project. So the Manoj and my editor Manoj and me always wanted to make a Kannada film. So that's how the idea started, to make a Kannada film. And then when we were brainstorming with the team, so I pitched this idea came up, and they were quite excited with the idea. It's a film based on a folktale where a granny thinks because of a rooster the sun rises, and she takes the roosters and gets away. So the film is based on that story, and everyone liked the idea and everyone wanted to tell that narrative. So that's how we started making the film.
Any challenges, Suraj, you faced in videographing it?
The first challenge we faced was to find a location, because the film is based in unknown location and the time period is not definite. Me and Abhishek, we searched for almost 50-60 villages for the location, and the location we got was very rural. There were no network, no proper roads, so our crew couldn't get easily there. The lights I wanted to take, that was not possible. We tried to light up with the fire, and the moonlight, and how to deal with that was the main challenge I faced.
And how did you create sounds in the film?
So as this story completely takes place in an unknown period of time in the past, so I had to make sure that none of the modern sounds make it to the film. And I tried to combine them in a way that sells the story as something that's happening in a magical land, in a fantasy land. So I didn't go the conventional way of doing the things as are done in usual night scenes. I even used sounds that are heard in the day in the film, just to make it as magical as possible.
Well, excitement continues for Indian representation at the 77th Cannes Film Festival as we look forward to the 11th day. Indian cinematographer Santosh Sivan is going to be awarded the Pierre Angiox Award. Winners of the Uncertain Regard Awards will also be announced today. And film We All Imagine Us Light by Indian director Pal Kabadia will have its second screening today. And India correspondent Munmun Bhattacharya joins us for more from Cannes on this. Well, Munmun, great news for India as Indian short film bagged the first prize in the Cinef section. How big is this for Bharat?
Very big, Lipakshi. Good morning to you. Good morning to all the viewers in India and around the world. This is extremely big for India because this is encouragement for all the budding filmmakers and film artists from India, all those who want to become filmmakers, because these are students of the Film and Television Institute of India. This was part of the year-end project. And this shows that FTII is among the best film schools in the world as well. Now, this is not the first time that India has won this award in the Cinef section. In 2020, Ashmita, who was also an FTII student, won it for her short film Cat Dog here at the Cannes Film Festival. So it is indeed a big day, and you heard me talk to the cast and crew of Sunflowers were the first ones to know. So there were several challenges that were encountered. You heard me asking Suraj Thakur, the DOP, the director of photography,
Yes.
on the challenges that he encountered, and he said that because there was a lack of generator availability in a village that they had finally zeroed in on after looking for locations. They went to see 50 to 60 locations, and finally they used fire and moonlight for lighting. So there were
Yes.
several challenges that were encountered, and this was a huge competition because this particular film was competing against 17 other short films, and even the team was not expecting as much, because I spoke to one of them who said that the competition is really tough. The screening had taken place a couple of days back, and then the awards were announced yesterday, and after that the winning films were screened. So this indeed is a big day for India. What a start it's been. Now, last night we also saw the premiere of All We Imagine Is Light by Indian director Payal Kapadia. The second screening takes place at 12 noon here
Right.
at the Cannes Film Festival, and rave reviews are coming in. I've gone through reviews from Variety, from Guardian, from the festival reviewer itself. They all call it gentle, dreamlike, a triumph about an urban connection and an unexpected sisterhood, and also a feminist epic by Payal Kapadia.
Okay, happy day for India there. Also, Indian cinematographer Santosh Sivan is being awarded at the festival today. How is the build-up to that taking shape, Munmun?
Well, Lepakshi, yesterday I attended the masterclass by Santosh Sivan, where he spoke about his achievements, his life as a whole, about his journey as a cinematographer. He's not only a cinematographer today, he's also directed films. So he's done cinematography for more than 55 feature films, more than 50 documentaries, and he's the director of 17 films. But he's also the DOP, or the director of photography or cinematographer, for all the 17 films that he has directed. And it's been a life of achievement. He stands out in the whole of Asia. He's going to be the first Asian to be honored with this prestigious honor.
Okay.
And the award will be presented by Indian actor Preeti Zinta, who I spoke to
Right.
on Santosh Sivan, who told me that Santosh ji is very quick on the reflexes, and that his shot is always ready in almost 5 minutes, and says that his skill is really unparalleled and his work is effortless. And she is going to present the award besides the president of Anjaneo International. Anjaneo is a brand that is associated with Cine lenses.
All right. Thank you so much, Munmun, for that update from there. And that's all for this edition of DD India News.